Lawrence Rowe says he was asked by the General Secretary for a list of his detractors in central Kingston. He is questioning what they could have said to disqualify him from representing the constituency.
The General Secretary asked me for a list of detractors, which never surpassed 10 individuals, and you met with 6 individuals. The former Member of Parliament, Ronald George Tway, and Donovan Ainsworth. You met with the former Constituency Secretary, Opal Lawrence Pike, the former Constituency Treasurer, Martha Vidal, the man who I gave a thrashing in a selection, Patrick Sterling, and a Gary Burton, who is not from Central Kingston. I am yet to get a clear understanding as to how and what could have been said by them, or what evidence they could have provided that I am not in a position to win the constituency.
He believes the party leader was misled by the General Secretary.
I wrote to the leader and said to him, how could a former Minister of Justice preside over a process where accusations are leveled against me and a verdict reached without an opportunity to face and respond to my accusers? In his response, he said there are no accusations. At the meeting in January, he then retracted that there were indeed accusations. And then he went on to say, well, as you are well aware that we met with individuals, and when I asked him why weren't the other individuals who I enlisted to the General Secretary weren't a part of this meeting, he said, why would they be a part of it and they never requested a meeting? And I said, no, nobody requested a meeting. I provided the names and contact information to the General Secretary, and he was like, really, Dayton? Really? Which tells me he was misled.
Rowe also says a Don Anderson poll was conducted. However, details of the poll findings were not shared with him.
I started with a voter intention of 50.7 Don Anderson poll up until April of last year, when Don polled the constituency. Lawrence Rowe, Steve McGregor, and Steve McGregor versus Donovan Williams. The party is yet to share the results of those polls with me. Don Anderson is yet to share those results with me. The General Secretary, when the constituency committee impressed upon him to disclose the results, he asked, do you ever believe Steve McGregor could beat Lawrence Rowe in a poll? And he said the only thing he is prepared to say is that the party is ahead of the JLP, and he will not be disclosing the finer details of the polls because he believed the poll was interfered with.
A letter addressed to Rowe from party leader Mark Golding noted that he did not get favorable feedback from influential comrades in the constituency, and that it reaffirmed the assessment that he could not unite the party machinery in the constituency behind his candidacy. According to Mr. Golding, the PNP's Integrity Committee had reported that he was not fit and proper to be the parliamentary candidate. However, Rowe says no compelling reasons have been presented to him to support the argument that he's not fit and proper to lead Central Kingston. Shaloy Smikle for Nationwide News.